Is this okay? I think this is working. Hypothetically, if this is working, everything I say should be recorded. So I'm going to begin right now. Okay. Let's see. Honestly, my original plan for this video was to talk about the game jam that's coming up and what I'm going to be doing, but I don't really want to talk about that. The stuff I was going to talk about were kind of lackluster. I think what my mind is more focused on right now is my performance for the day overall. I think I was kind of lacking today. I don't know. I feel like I woke up early, did stuff here and there, but I never really did a big chunk of work, which is kind of making me really disappointed. It was a very nice day. I think this the weather was cold, but then I was warm and like the sunset was really nice. You could see like the trees and the orange leaves, and it was really really nice. But I think overall my performance, I wasn't getting the results I wanted. I wasn't completing as many tasks as I could. I definitely was on Instagram way too much, and that kind of leaves me disappointed. I'm kind of doing this video as like a marker for tomorrow to see, so I can come back and like, okay, was it better? Was it worse? Where am I? Where can I improve? What can I work on? Stuff like that. I don't know. Even with this video, like I did 90% of the video for the game jam idea, like to talk about the game jam, and then I there was a point where I had to fact check something, so I just paused the video. But then instead of fact checking it, I fact checked it by the way. Then I went back on my phone, just started scrolling on Instagram, and a song came in. I decided it's probably best not to finish up the video because that's my one. That's like my kryptonite for recording these stuff. No matter what I'm doing, I feel like if someone enters the same space where they can hear me or see me, then I'm not able to record. I don't know. Maybe that's a game jam idea I should implement into the mechanics. But kind of stealing the idea from Super Smash Bros. And another game. But yeah, performance wise, I don't think I did the best. I don't think I was that motivated. I don't think it should be about motivation. I think it should be more so just about following habits. I know I'm a very habitual person. I don't know if that's a word, but I feel like there's unconscious habits I've started to recognize and I've started to work on those, and there's intentional habits I have. So, for example, I know in an interview I did with Strength in Christ, the channel, I was talking about how like every day I try to do there's the Bible app gives a verse a day that I try to read the chapter associated with the verse. I try to watch the video associated with the Bible verse and the Bible chapter as a whole. And that's a habit I've been building since middle school. I'm gonna be honest, I there's certain days where I feel like I think yesterday I failed. And I'm trying to move it to like not doing the nighttime but doing it in the morning. But that's a habit I've built for a while now. So that's like one of my strong habits. So I know I'm capable of building good habits. So I'm just trying to do that now and kind of remove the idea of motivation from those habits. But yeah, long story short, not the happiest with my performance. Think of ways to improve. I do think I've planted a couple seats here and there. I've scheduled a meeting with the stand-in RD. So I'm going to do that with Friday. We're just going to talk about what's going on this October, and I'm going to talk about like, some ideas. So for the ping pong thing, a problem we've noticed is that the ping pong paddles are getting broken or stolen. We don't really know, like they just disappear. So the RAs bought one last week, and then there's only like they bought four paddles and four like 10 balls. 10 pongs? No, it's 10 balls, I think. 10 balls last week, and now today there's only one paddle and one pong ball, one ping pong ball. So I proposed a check-in and check-out system. For college dorms, there's these. I think for the majority of them, you have these people you check in with your card. So I proposed that we have a check-in and check-out system with them. So if you're going to play ping pong, when you collect those ping pong sets and paddles and whatnot, it's under your name, so you're held responsible, and it deters people from being irresponsible with them. So that's one thing we're working on now. Got some work stuff done. I might start earlier because my plan was to start this like as soon as possible. But I talked to the human resources people, and they're saying I'm starting October 21st. If possible, I'd like to start earlier, but it's not too much of a problem. Yeah, I'm talking to some people on LinkedIn about certain projects, but besides that, I don't think there's much else going on. There's some work I'm a bit behind on, so I have to catch up. But yeah, I don't know. I guess the one upside I can really bring today was I was working on this coding assignment, and it was like the dumbest thing because I was just talking about Uguay. Because the idea was that we're going to be working with GitHub repositories and like how to push to them, and like pushing is basically do I have anything to use? Basically with a GitHub repository, hopefully this analogy works. You basically have your code, right? And when you push to your code, you're working. So let's say the repository is online, like GitHub is online. So your code is in the clouds over here, and then you have your your laptop here, right? So the idea of when you push your code to the online code that everyone on your team can use is that you basically push. I don't think I need to use these to explain it, but just for fun, you push it, then it goes here, goes to the cloud basically. I don't think that's the best analogy, but take it as you will. So then we're working on that and using the terminal to do that. I think an easier way to do it is just using GitHub Desktop, in my opinion. But using a terminal, I think, is a good skill to have. So, long story, I kind of detracted from the point. So I was working on the project like that, and we just had to do like some fill-in code. And then I just thought, oh, like I was creating the name for the thing, and the first word that popped in my head was awesome sauce. And for some reason, I connected that to Kung Fu Panda. I just started writing a code about Uguay and like how to. The idea was that you input a question and then Uguay responds with an Uguay answer. And the joke was he would just say he would reverse your question, and then you just say youngster or something like that. So like you can say, can a peace defeat Tai Long? And then then Uguay would respond like, Tai Long, a peace defeat can, or however the reverse of the phrase is. So then that was a really fun code to work on. I really kind of like those, because I don't know, it's not like a significant code, it's nothing like crazy, but I think it was really fun just to work on for lack of a better term, dumb codes, or just like fun codes that are just random. It kind of reminded me of my love for programming, and not that I've lost it, but like it's nice to just build fun stuff here and there. But yeah, I kind of really like that. I think that's partially the highlight of my day besides walking. But yeah, this video feels a bit lost. So I'm just gonna do a TLDR. TLDR, I wasn't satisfied with my performance of the day. Got some work done, planned some CTN there, and I got to have a fun coding moment, which knowing myself, I'm going to use for a future project in terms of taking that joy and then trying to spread it somehow. So I don't know if I talked about the coding Pinterest idea on this project, but probably something like that. So besides that, I have nothing else to say. So have a great day.